What is up, you guys? It's boy Peace. How you guys doing? So a lot of y'all ask my current iPhone 12 mini setup, my home screen setup, and I think it will be kind of fun to, show my iPhone 12 mini setup that I have it right here. So let's stop talking and let's get right into it. Yo, before we get into this video is brought to you by Peace Icon Packs, which is the icon packs I personally work for it, and it took me hella long time, but I think the value for the money is really worth it. This contains 4 different types of icons and 7 different types of wallpaper. I'm 100% sure that you guys will not regret it purchasing this icon price, and if you guys want to help my channel, this can be a very great help. Also, if you guys want to help me, please hit the like button in the description below so YouTube senpai will bless me with the algorithm. No one wants it. Shut up. So every time I create an iPhone home screen setup, I always concentrate the 3 things. Number 1 is productivity, number 2 is fast access, and number 3 is minimalism. So as soon as I open my iPhone, as you guys can see at my top of my home screen, I have a widget for things 3. I usually create my to-do list before I go to sleep, so every day I wake up as soon as I, turn on my phone, which is kind of bad habit, but every time I turn on my phone, the first thing I see in the morning is my to-do list so I can set the mind for the day. And under my to-do list, I have a transparent widget to create a gap between apps and widget, and I use the application called Widget, Widgets, Widget. And the reason why I put my application, and in this case my Notion widget, to the bottom of the phone is to have a quick easy access with my thumb. I mean, yes, I have a iPhone 12 mini, so it is easier for me to reach any corner of the phone. However, it is still easier for me to just reach the bottom of the phone with my one thumb. And as you guys can see in the bottom, I have a weather line, which is like a WeChat or kind of WhatsApp for Japan consumers, and I have a Google Calendar and my Chrome. And right next to my app, I have a widget for Notion, and this Notion widget goes directly to my Notion page called Projects, which I explain in my other video, so if you guys want to check that out, please check that out. But anyway, yeah, this one goes to my Notion page, and I use this page most of the time, so I set this widget for my iPhone. Okay, so the 4 major apps I use constantly is number 1, Pomodoro Technique app. Is what Pomodoro Technique is, you work for 25 to 45 minutes, and after that you take a break for 5 to 10 minutes, and I use an app for that, and the app I use is Forest, and I really love this app. The second app I use constantly is Audible, because I love listening to Audible so much. I think this is like the best way for me to consume books, because I'm not a really good reader. I get sleepy kind of easily, and I can't really make a time for reading a physical book or Kindle, so I listen to Audible. Third app is Spotify, because I love listening to music and I love listening to podcasts, so Spotify is the app of my choice. I used to have Apple Music, but I kind of switched it. Number 4 is of course Notion, because my theme of this home screen setup is productivity and shortcuts all over the place, so I can quickly access to my idea or my notes on my Notion, because I think Notion is the best note-taking app in my opinion. So I always need to access from everywhere in my phone, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And the second page, I still left the gap between top and the bottoms, just to remind myself to dream big, because that's like a pretty good motivational quote for me, because I like dreaming. But anyway, top left, I have a calendar app called Ermine. Ermine is a free calendar app, and it syncs with the Google Calendar, so it's just easier for me to check my scheduling and stuff, so I use Ermine. And my top right, I have Calculator, NordVPN, and Activity app for Apple Watch, and I have my Apple Watch app. Bottom left, I have Things 3 again, just so I can quickly access from a second page as well. And bottom right, I have my transportation app, like for trains and stuff, because living in Japan, train is like the main transportation, public transportation, and without this app, I'll promise you, you will just lose your mind. Okay, so the bottom right, I have my custom Notion widget. So on this Notion widget, if I tap the widget, I can go to 3 pages that I wanted to go. Also, the way to create this, custom multiple choice Notion widget, I made a specific video about that as well. So if you guys want to check that out, please hit the video in the link in the description below so you guys can check it out. But I think this is very useful, especially if you don't want like overwhelming amount of widgets or app in your phone. All right, last page of my iPhone setup is the apps that I use just sometimes during the week, or maybe, you know, once or less during the day. So first folder, I have like my money stuff and my phone call stuff. Nothing very special though. I just have like my Nike training app and my Fitness Pal stuff, and I have my Google related apps all in one folder because, you know, almost anything Google will sync together, so it's just easier for me to put everything in one folder so I can just like quickly access to everything. And my last folder is for like photo editing and stuff. As a guy who started content creation for photography is still my passion, and I have like a bunch of like photo editing stuff and video editing stuff in this folder. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but bottom on my custom icons, I don't have like a name or label on bottom of it. It's basically transparent. The way you can do this is go to the website called imt.tool and basically copy and paste the transparent character in this website and just paste it when you're creating a shortcut. The way you can create this shortcut application is go to the app shortcut, and in shortcut create a new shortcut. And when you're creating a new shortcut, tap script in and tap open app. After you tap shortcut for open apps, choose whatever app you want to open it, and after you do that, tap this like 3-dot thing on top corner of the screen. And basically after that, just tap add to home screen, and when you tap add to home screen, you can customize whatever name you want and whatever icon you want in your photo library. Alright, so this is my home screen setup for my iPhone, and as you guys can see, I don't have like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or other type of social media app, which in the book called Make Time by John Kanowski, I forgot their name, but they call it Infinity Pool, and I don't want any of that on my iPhone. And basically every time I want to post something on Instagram, or if I want to check Instagram or Twitter or YouTube or stuff, I'll basically go to this, you know, app library, then scroll down and check it out. So if you create a bunch of friction much as possible to the apps that you don't really want to, you know, open, but inside of your heart you really want to, just create much friction as possible. So at the time, you know, you go to the app library section, you have a time to think that should I really open this app or not. So yeah, I think that's like very important things to notice if you want to create a very productive home screen setup. And the thing with having a minimalistic home screen setup is that you don't have a bunch of color to just spike your interest in your brain, because our brain is not that bright as we think. Every time we see a bright color or cute stuff on, you know, screen and stuff, we want to tap it and check it out. That's why all the social media apps have a very pastel bright colors, especially Instagram. Anyway guys, at the end of the day, phone is just a tool. Quoted by Knipsey, one of my favorite tech YouTuber, but phone is just a tool. Don't rely too much on your phone in your daily life, and if your screen time is going over 3 hours, I think that's like a rest sign for you. I mean, keep it out, guys. Please. Phone is awesome, but sometimes you just have to put down and concentrate on your career, your productivity, and the work that you have to do. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please check out my icon packs. I include 4 different colors of icon, and I include 7 wallpapers just to, you know, spice it up you guys home screen setup, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. And all the photos in the wallpaper is I personally went took the photos, and I really enjoy editing them, and most of the icon is hand drawn by me, so it took me a very long time to create this icon packs. So if you guys want to check it out, please check it out. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button just so YouTube senpai can notice me, and if you guys like my channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you guys want to see my iPhone 12 mini real day in the life review, I'll put the video right here, and if you guys want to see my Pixel 4a real day in the life, I'll put the video right here. And if you guys want to see my iPad Air 4 real day in the life, I'll put it right here, and if you guys want to see my channel, I'll put it right here. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Peace.k.gates, and you guys already know. Peace out guys.